Okay, Lucy Squad, so we are ready for another toning session. And remember, as your trainer, it's really important you promise me that you do a quick little warm up first, even if it is just a minute or so of marching on the spot. And then from my Tone Every Zone, the zone that we are toning today is all about the booty. So lying on your side, what I want you to do is lift your top leg about 6 inches off the ground and now bring it in front towards your hip. And you're now just going to hold it here and then you're going to lift it straight up and back down. So we're doing 20 repetitions here. So you're aiming to have those toes in line with your hips. Just lift the leg up and then straight down. Good. So what we're doing in today's workout, because in the booty, butt, whatever you want to call it, you have got 3 muscle groups. So it's really important that we now target that from 3 different angles. That's what's going to really give you that lift and sculpt. Okay, so keep going. So we're lifting it up and lower. Well done. And again, because we're doing it with the leg fully extended, just means it's adding a little bit more resistance. So now come onto your hands and knees for me. So the first part of this move, I want you to bring your knee towards your elbow and then squeeze it back. So your knee comes in towards your elbow and then rotate it round to the side. So we're doing this at a slight angle. So again, what I want to do, you've got the gluteus medius and gluteus maximus. I know I always pronounce them wrong, but basically there are 3, and what this work does is it targets all 3 of them. So that's good. So we're drawing that knee in and then rotate. So we're just taking, so it's as if you're trying to get your knee to your shoulder and your heel around to the opposite shoulder. Okay, that's good. We're just doing 20 repetitions and really squeeze that tight so you'll feel that working through the bottom and back. That's good. All right, so nearly done. Let's just go one more. All right, so from there, this time now, we're just going to come to a basic bridge, palms up. Now, all I want you to do for 10 reps simply here is just march the feet off the ground and aim to keep their hips nice and high for me and really bring that knee in towards the chest. Try and keep all the weight through your heels. And again, don't let those hips drop. So we just lift that up and back. That's good, lifting that up. All right, so from there now, let's roll over onto your other side. So you want to come onto your side, and in a straight line. Just make sure you're nice and comfortable. And lift that top leg. It needs to be about 6 inches off the ground. Then bring it in front so you're aiming to get your heel in line with your hip. And now lift directly up and then down. So we'll literally lift it up and then down. So we're just lifting through the hip. That's it. Well done. And this workout is really good, and you'll feel this really the next day. You'll feel it in all these muscles. And like I always say to you, it's really important. We've always got to target these areas that we want to tone from several different angles. That's how you really get results. So let's just keep that going. Well done. All right, so from there now, let's come back up onto your hands and knees. So remember, what we're going to do, we take that leg, the knee goes towards the elbow, and then you're taking that heel around out to the side. So you're actually just working through one joint here. You're working through the hip joint, but we're doing it at a slight angle. And again, we're just doing 20 repetitions on this leg. Squeeze that behind and just focus on where you're working. So we're going to really lift and sculpt. That's good. Let's just keep that going. So we're well over halfway on this one. Draw it in and back and always work through that fullest range of motion. That round and back, squeezing that through. Okay, that's good. So let's now come back over onto your back. We're going to go straight into doing that bridge. So what I want you to do is have your palms facing up, push the hips up high, and now let's go for 10. So you're just marching those feet off the ground. Aim to get your knee as close to your chest as you can, and always keep the weight through the heels, not through the toes. Just 10 repetitions. That's good. All right, so what we're going to do, we're going to do that all again, because after all, we're doing this to get results. So let's come back round now onto your other side. So we're going to work the opposite leg. So remember, you want your body in a straight line. That hand in front can be there for a little bit of balance. Lift that leg 6 inches off the ground. Now hold it so the toes are in line with the hips. You're doing 20 repetitions. Lift that leg straight up and lower. Keep it nice and controlled. Also here, just imagine you're lifting that leg through resistance so we can really tense these muscles as well at the same time. Good. And again, as I always say to you, really keep focused. Think about where you're working. Okay, well done. So we've just got a few more to go. Let's just keep lifting and lower. Lift it up and lower. And try and make sure you're keeping that heel as much in line with your hip as you can. All right, so let's now come over onto your hands and knees. So we're going to get ready to bring the elbow towards the shoulder and then take that heel directly back. So it's a slight twist here, so we're just rotating. So you bring the knee in and then take that foot back. And again, when you're doing this, let's just be aware of those abdominal muscles, so we can work them in this position, literally by thinking where your belly button is. Try and draw it up towards your spine and just maintain that, hold that there. So what that means, we're engaging the transverse abdominis, which is your deepest abdominal muscle, so we're working that at the same time. Okay, you're doing really well. Just got a few more to go. So let's take that round and then draw that back in. That's good. Squeeze that back. That's good. Okay, all right. Well done and nearly done. So let's get ready now to come straight back to your bridge. So remember this, palms up, push the hips up as high as you can. And now let's just take that heel off the ground, alternating from leg to leg. Keep the weight through the heels, not through the toes. Lifting that up and back down. That's good. And remember, so we're working the 3 muscles that are in your booty, and we're working them from different angles. That's how you're going to get that real pert lift. All right. So let's bring that top leg now. So we're just going to be in a straight line. Let's bring that leg to around hip level. And now you're going to get ready for 20. Lift it straight up and then lower back down. Lift it up and then lower. Also, this one is really nice if you're aiming to take it to its fullest range of movement rather. You'll also get a really lovely stretch through your hamstring, which is the big muscle on the back of your upper thigh. So keeping that going. So we're just doing 20 repetitions in total on this leg. That's it. And lift and then lower. Well done, really good. All right, so let's get ready to come back onto your hands and knees. Obviously, I'm not doing this on a mat, but I do recommend that you do. Obviously, you don't want to do it on a wooden floor. So let's draw that knee in, then squeeze that leg behind. So we draw it in and then lift that leg. So it's coming out at a slight angle. Okay, that's good. And what I've done throughout this Tone the Zone, you'll probably notice from week 1 to week 2, every time these zones that we're working, I'm slowly making them a little bit more challenging for you. And then next week is really super challenging. Okay, that's good. So we're well over halfway on this one. Keep thinking of those benefits. You're doing really well. Don't stop. Just imagine I'm there training with you. Last couple. All right, so let's get ready now to finish off doing that bridge. So this time, push those hips up even higher for me. The higher they are, the harder you're working. And let's take that heel off the ground. So it's like we're just marching, taking that knee towards the chest. Again, palms stay facing up. That's good. And let's just go last few. Well done. And you will really feel this in the booty. Okay, so well done. That is your workout complete. But remember, if you didn't find it challenging, you know what I always say, you can just simply repeat that routine again, because it is important to always make sure at the end of every workout that you have felt challenged. Once you have felt challenged, which you might find that just doing that routine that we've just done now is adequate for you, so that's perfect. But what is really important once you have finished is in one of these corners up here, there will be a link to my cool down stretches. Just follow those, because what that helps to do is it just kind of realigns the body, and it just makes sure you don't have any really too much muscle soreness the following day. And also make sure you drink plenty of water, and then as your trainer you can be accountable to me and let me know on social media that you've done the workout, and you can use these tags on social media. So you can do this one, done, then Lucy's squad, and then Lucy's tone zone. And if you like the workout, please give it a thumbs up. If you're not already, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, so then every day when I'm running these challenges, you'll get a notification to come and start training with me. So well done, and I'll see you tomorrow, because we're going to be toning a completely different zone. If you guys follow my workouts, I've now put it together in an ebook, because in my ebook then I can cover nutrition as well, and it's got you video links, because the results, I cannot tell you, that you guys have been sending in have been utterly amazing. And I think the reason being is these workouts are so easy to stick to because you can do them at home. They are just really super short, but they are super sculpting, super toning. They burn loads of calories, and what you're telling me is that you're enjoying working out for the first time ever. And you know what? The brilliant thing there is you are not going to yo-yo up and down. Your weight is then you are going to be able to maintain a healthy weight. So in the book, it has 26 different workouts. You've got photos, before and afters, photos of the exercises. You've also got video links, so you can click straight onto a video. Plus there is a 14-day healthy eating plan along with a shopping list and lots more. And it is available now on my website, and it is ideal for absolutely everyone. So if you're a complete beginner and you want to just learn how to be fit and healthy for the rest of your life, to even if you're a fitness bunny, then this book is ideal, because I also have different variations for different fitness levels, and it is available on my website, which is lwrfitness.com.